Listen, big man, you looked in the mirror and said, I'm going left. Why are you going to now go the other way?
Yeah.
You're disappointing yourself. What's the name of that event? 2018 Afronation. Was it 2018? The Portugal one.
2019.
2019, yeah. Yeah, I did Portugal. I did. I served 8,000 people over 4 days.
I saw you went out there like a week before.
Yeah, a week before. I took all the stuff that I bought in. So
Baba Kashmir.
So, off the back of that, I kind of came back and I was like, I like wholesale. So I kind of the food truck business. It's all my wife's now. So, and then 2019 October, I came back into wholesale. And then this time around, I said, you know what? I want to work on bringing in these things myself. So I started doing that process of the whole Frank Lucas, American Gangster.
What would you say like having a family is what was one of the key factors in changing you, especially like with your wife?
Yeah.
Because I realized the transition when she come around.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah. Like 2010, I got my crib. I got my crib 2010. So I was like, 2010, I think I was like 24. So I got a crib and then, but I didn't know the value of the crib. Because I'm young and I figured, this is just 3-bedroom, blah, blah, blah. So I had man them living with me. Yeah. But 2012, my missus moved in with me. And it's like, okay, from then, she's still staying with me now. We're married 6 years now. From then, it's kind of like been okay, calm down. You must have a plan now. Before it wasn't planned, it was just wake up, bam, 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 bam. Like this happened. That's why you could get nicked, because the morning you're waking up, you're not thinking about the night. So at night time, you're drunk, you're getting stopped in your drink. I was on a 3-year ban in 07 to 2010. 3-year ban. And I was still...
Hey, we all done it, listen. Hey, if there's one girl who knows me, yeah? Hey, one time I was in my Ford Puma. Imagine I'm going to the gym with one girl, yeah? Okay? Imagine I got pulled with her and I got nicked with her because I was on the van. They took me to court. Imagine I stayed in the police station overnight, gone in a little bully van, the security vans. As I've got to court, I see the girl there standing in court waiting for me. I said, wow. Hey, carry on.
But them days you could get away with it though, that's the thing. Because there wasn't as much, you could say it,
And then I think another thing is, we used to, like, do you remember back in the day, like, if you had something, not saying you don't have it, but you used to shy away from the public with it, knowing like you didn't work for it. So like, I've got a Rolex, but when you're taking a picture, you take a picture, you're calm and collected. But now it's like more public. The other lifestyle, the criminal lifestyle, is more public than the other lifestyle. But then we used to hide, not hide, but we used to be more like more calmer with it. Like, yo, bruv, I got all these jewels and stuff, but I know I didn't really work for it, so...
It's more of a case now that because you're not on the road and you're legit now, don't the rules change a bit? So for instance, when you're on the road, I think you're more likely for someone to get at you because we're all in the same thing. Whereas when someone's doing a legit business now, it's almost like, even if someone was going to try and take something off you, it's more like now he's a working man. It's not, you're not part of that life. I don't know how to explain it, but you're not more...
The villains don't care, the villains don't care. They'll just see a rollie on your wrist.
They just see a rollie on your wrist.
They don't know if you work for it.
Back then it was a case of, if you go and commit... Okay, like now, when you do an F, you're going to go and buy something. Are you taking a picture where you're buying it?
Of course not.
Now they are.
Yeah, of course. They're done now.
So I started realizing some of these things. So not saying one thing made me start. There's a bunch of little things that make you start. Hang on, how's man making that public? Soon enough, things are gonna blow up. You gotta make decisions to not. Do you get it? You gotta know when to like step something out and say, boy, you know what? I'm not trying to catch a 6 because we're now taking extra pictures.
You made a point now, but you made a point of stepping out of the game. But how come you still got friends who are still in the game? And if you was a good friend, you would have brought them out. Why haven't you brought them out?
Wait, no, I can step into this one. No, Gabriel.
Afronation, 8,000 people, and you couldn't be one of them guys to come and visit with me.
I can actually step into this one. You know what it is here? Because we've got the mutuals.
We have a lot of friends.
Yeah, we've got, fam. No, Gabriel.
You want to tell me that you ish with personality? You couldn't bring one of your good friends and say, listen, brother,
Gabriel,
I'm gonna come with me, man. Come with me, man.
But wait. But it's not like I want to say it on camera, but I have and it didn't work. More than one. And I know in 2 months you're not gonna be there, or 3 months you're not gonna be there. Kind of give me a heads up. But I'm planning 3 months with you, and then you're not there, and then I go, it's happened.
Them man don't like money.
It's not everyone that can say, you know what, I'm out of the game, I'm gonna get.
And the thing is, them men are still going in and out till today.
No one cares. It's hard for you to say, I'm on my own. I knew I was alone. Like I knew the grind was by myself, but I grew up grinding by myself. It was never a case of, oh, I gotta go and hustle with 20 man. If I need a link, I gotta go find a link to make that shit happen. Do you understand? So now I'm working, but I'm working for a bigger purpose. If I was working by myself and I didn't have a family, there's a lot of chances that people can come in because it's only me. But I got a family, I got to think about other people now.
You mentioned the family, and I think you mentioned how it kind of made you a bit more stable.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of, you know, they say fire ballet. You know what I mean? It's made you calm down a bit. Yeah. It's made you calm down a bit. Now, would you say now? Often people talk about when a woman gets with a guy and she gets married and the guy has a lot of money and then leaves. Yeah. Would you say that there's a lot of work that your wife has done that you can't even put a value to?
Yeah, man.
Because sometimes we look at these things when like someone divorced and we're like, oh, she's gone away with 1M, she's gone away with this and that. And people sometimes say that, right, she didn't do anything. She wasn't, you weren't shooting with me in the gym. But would you say that there's some things that your woman has done that you can't even quantify?
Yeah, because what she's very understanding. Because what you got to understand, what for me, my missus' father's a businessman. He owns Agege Bread. Yeah. Yeah, so my missus' dad owns Agege Bread, the one in Deptford. You understand? So he owns that. So she grew up in seeing my dad work hard, trying to provide for the family. So she's understanding to the process. Okay. The transition of, yo, this is how it's gonna have to be for these couple of months, and then this is gonna happen, and working together. She's also an entrepreneur. She doesn't have a 9 to 5. Okay. So she's a businesswoman Monday to Sunday. Do you understand? So these things is something that someone that understands what you're about to do kind of aids, because they, even when you don't know, they've kind of
got your back and they understand.
They might not even say nothing, just
nudge you.
What's wrong with you? Shit, get up, like, and then you get married. And then you start having kids, and then you start seeing the bigger picture of things. Where my daughter's 5 in like August the 11th, so like 2 days from now, my daughter's gonna be 5. That's 5 years already. And in 5 years, I can't see the reason why I've made a bad choice. I'm very happy with my choices. Yeah. Do you get it? So I think it's looking back and knowing my choices is paying off now. That's making me even happier. But I tell anyone, when you're initially going through it, you feel like, no, why the hell am I making £50 when my bedroom just bought a brand new bus down and I could literally get the flex of him and mass 10K? Yeah. You have to be a man. You have to, not saying you're not a man doing that, but you have to be a man and say, listen, big man, you looked in the mirror and said, I'm going left. Why are you going to now go the other way? Yeah. You're disappointing yourself. And then you start realizing that 50 turns to 51 and 52 and 57. You're getting knocked back to 52 again, goes to 59. You've got to understand the whole process, because it is a process. It takes a long time for anything. All these brands you're wearing, it's not been 10 years, it's not been 20 years, it's not been 30 years. So if you want to be a brand, you got to work like the other brands. Everyone's book has got madness in it. Some people, successful people, they lost their whole family. And then they carried on. So you lost money, but you still got your family. You lost this, you still got that. So you got to look at whatever you're going through, look at someone else that's been through worse and use it to balance yourself back. And that's kind of what I did constantly. I did public speaking because it helped me and it helped others. And then I just came on social media.
Yeah, I remember when you did stuff.
Okay. Then I just came on social media. I came on social media last year, and then I came back on this year because I felt like there's a point where I just want to give myself. I don't want to give no one else. I want to give here, and then when I get home, give there, and then go and give here and give there. You find out that everyone still gets alright because you're filling up yourself even more. Yeah. Do you understand? You're not being.
What year did you move here? Around the same time as me, innit?
The country?
Yeah.
95.
Yeah, year before.
95. I went Michael Ramsey.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of Michael Ramsey. That's how I knew that I was already a troublemaker. I came to the country, I got kicked out of my first school. Yeah, then my mom said, we're moving to East London because you're speaking Jamu. You know them times it was yardies, innit? You weren't allowed to be like, like Afrobeat came about in like 07, 08. Yeah. So everyone in 1999, 2000, you're Wagwan, and they can tell. And them times they used to say African boo, but me, I don't know the meaning of African boo now. So if you say African boo, and your mum means you're gonna fight. So I'm fighting for your mum, but I don't understand why I'm fighting, though. But I'm fighting.
Me and you fight now. The next day we're best friends. Cool. Yeah.
But like the English shit. Like Barry and David have a little scrap. And
most of your closest friends in Nigeria, you met from fighting them. Yeah. Because it's that mutual respect. But here, you become enemies.
It's different, man. You become enemies, and then the person
it carries on for life.
Hates you. Yeah. But like you get situations where, I remember last time I went to a concert. But I'm talking about, I can't even remember. Well, you know when you can't honestly remember someone. I came to a concert in like Brixton or something, and I've come outside, and someone goes, "Oh, can I speak to you around the corner?" But I'm with my bedroom. I'm thinking, you know when you're looking at someone, I'm thinking, do I know you? And then in my head, I clocked. I was like, brother, allow it, man.
Yeah, it's
but
too long now.
5 years ago, you wouldn't even have gone around the corner. You'd have tried to fight and all that. But
at this age, it's too long.
I'm not thinking about that guy. I'm thinking about the fact that I've got staff that's gonna phone me. I must pick up my phone. I've got kids that expect me. So you gotta find things that substitute the way you feel.
Being a man, being that discipline to be able to just say, you know what, it's not worth it.
Yeah, but it's not. A lot of people realize that. You know what? I don't need to do this, but sometimes you have to prove a point. Like if someone does that once, but then I go somewhere again and he does that again, we have to address it the second time.
Remember what I said last night?
But that initial time is, bruv, I've told you I ain't got time for this. Then the second time is you're trying to draw attention. It's okay, what is the attention you want? Well, we don't need to get to that.
I'll give you an example, yeah? Remember last night what I said? When them youths drove around the corner, and so he was in Shoreditch now, and the youths bust the corner, and he drove slow, and he's creeping, looking, and we're looking, me, him, Marv, and who else was there?
Richard.
Yeah, and we was looking, and I said to him, "Rah, if this was like 15 years ago and man did that and I was with my brethren, I said, "Rah, you know what time it would have been? They would have stayed bussing, because it wouldn't even it would have been act now, think later." And I said, "Rah, that's over nothing." And my man's looking at us, and I'm thinking, "Rah, there was no need." And I'm thinking, "Rah, you don't realize they probably were like early 30s or late 20s. We're not your age group. You get me? So I just laughed. I said, right, if it was 10, 15 years ago and I was with other men I roll with, they would just stay bussing without even thinking.
Some people like trouble, you know.
But what you're saying though, would you say that people are products of the environment? Because that whole looking at each other thing, so you said you're from Hackney. Yeah, and you're from what part? Hackney as well. So prime example, you're both raised in the same area. I'm gonna go as far as saying that you've kind of both lived two different lives, technically. Would you say you was getting arrested as frequent as he was? No. And you're both from the same area. Yeah. So that statement of being products of your environment, is it fair to say that you could get two brothers from the same house? And one goes left, one goes right? Okay. So to what extent then are we products of our environment?
To what it is that you know, to as much as you know.
Because this then might buttress your point.
Did you go up with your parents? Mum and dad.
You see what it is?
I never.
A lot of times
you didn't go up with what?
I didn't go up with my dad.
But how much relevance does that? But how much relevance does that bear on the choices you made, though?
Just a little bit of guidance, even if it's just 1% guide. Just someone to say, "Brother, allow
your
that."
dad's at home.
just listen to how simple it is, you know. Brother, allow that. No one to tell me allow it. So I'm trying everything to bang my head to learn. You got a choice to learn before banging your head by someone saying, "Listen, these are the options you have." Now you're thinking about your choices.
Crime is crime, but we always try to separate it.
And he had friends that were doing crime. Do you get it?
So what was the difference as to why you didn't get so deep involved? Because you're in Hackney, you're amongst everything. And that's what I want to know. How
I wasn't looking to do obviously lifestyle, cars and this, and I was content with what I was working, earning little money. But I think it's when you're looking at other people, or they got watches, they got cars, then you start thinking, oh, how am I going to make money? More money. Then I think that's when you start going towards the crime, because I was alright. So I wasn't looking to basically do lifestyles.
You had to make money in other ways that didn't need you to be on the road.
Just 9 to 5 minutes.
Because you're saying you got arrested so many times, and my thing is that, was it always to do with the illicit gains, or was it a case of beef, or like I'm trying to get more?
It's various reasons. It could be, for instance, you driving, or it could be you've just done a job and the workers come out and run towards your car and all of you get bagged. Or it could be your friend has done this and you do that. Or it could be you've had a fight. Or it could be, bro, there's one, I got arrested for taking my friend to the hospital after he got shot. I got arrested because they said, boy, you lot must have retaliated. That's why you're here and you got blood. So there's different reasons when you get arrested.
But things like that, for instance, like when that happens, your friend, I'm going to assume that is something very grave and serious. Like seeing your mate get shot, even him getting shot. As much as we try to act like in music, I got shot 5 times.
No, it's a serious situation.
It's not nice. Like it's not nice. But my thing is that at that point, is it a case of where you say to yourself, you know what? It's got to this point now where it's shootings. It's time to tap out. Or is it a case of where it's like, no, this has happened. We have to let them know that we're not dickheads. So we have to now go back.
I think you'd
like that's what I'm trying to ask you now. What is
it always goes down to the person that had the altercation. For instance, if someone had an altercation, we're your friends. If you say allow it, more time than mandatory, you have one or two say, listen, bruv, if you allow it, there's gonna be a problem. But then you have some people that say, nah, we're not allowing it.
I've heard someone say before that if someone's your mate and your real friend,
Yeah.
they wouldn't bring you into something that would involve that. So for instance, let's say now
I don't think they want to get shot.
no, I mean retaliation.
Yeah.
I mean, so let's say it's happened now.
Yeah.
And let's say that I'm going to ride and we've got
Yeah.
a strap. And I'm like, Ish, yo, come man, hold this too, let's go.
Yeah, not saying you
come in?
not
Back then,
saying
you come in.
not on camera, but
back then,
you've
back
had situations where
Back then.
you've had to go in it. You've had situations where you're with it without even having a problem.
There's situations that people get involved in where it's not technically their situation, but because of the code or because you're my boy.
Yeah.
Like people have caught M's and caught AMs just
Yeah.
because their boys in the madness, and now
But
they're
it's
with their boy.
because yeah, I know loads of those situations. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, it's a situation where there's no real. Oh, at this point, I'm gonna stop. Don't work like that.
When does the code start being the code?
Usually it takes something serious.
Like,
Yeah,
when does the code
yeah.
start being the code? That's what I know. When does the code? Because there's so many situations with the street. There's no street Bible.
There's
But-
none.
But
it's just a click code. It's the click. It's different clicks have different codes.
But am I still
Then there's
your boy
a
if I don't
general.
ride?
Yeah, you're still my boy, but you might not be his boy.
But you know what's mad?
But I'm still your boy. So something's happened to you,
That's what I'm saying.
and you ring me, yo, G.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I mean, you two have been
No,
boys.
but I'm boys with some people that didn't ride.
But you know
I
what's
am.
funny? You know what's funny?
It's not.
Funny you mentioned this. A lot of my brethren don't get along with each other due to that.
Yeah.
Due to this man wasn't there, or this man went there, and now he's caught a case, and because my man kept quiet, this man kept quiet, and the man that originally went to back up now, he caught a case because someone else in his family was opening their mouth. These men would have caught a case, but they kept their mouth shut now.
Yeah,
He's
man.
gone jail. He's come out. That man was pissed off with him. Fast
different
forward,
situations,
18 years later, that man still ain't talking.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's all a misunderstanding, you know what I mean? Fast forward to recent, I'm like, rah, the reason you lot ain't talking is totally stupid. But there's better times that you see how you say like, rah, people getting nicked over stupidness. Like one time, I got nicked with my brethren. I was driving in my car, and boy, they must have stopped me. That's when I had that dusty red Punto.
Okay,
So
yeah.
they must have stopped me now, and
You matched your trainers.
literally,
Yeah, carry on.
huh? Yeah, what? Literally 10 minutes before that, I must have grabbed a TomTom because I was going east. Yeah, so I was going east to go do something. Boy, them just stopped me in Southampton way.
Yeah.
So they stopped me in Southampton way now. They pulled me over. They're like, rah, license and thingy. I was like, rah. Yeah, the wrong guy. Them times there, I didn't have a license, innit? So they pulled me over now, searched the car, they found the TomTom. And these times I'm shook, panicking. I'm looking at my brethren and I'm like, shh. I'm just going, shh. Feds are like, rah, boom, 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 boom. Then they were like, rah, this TomTom just got stolen a couple days ago from.
Well, sometimes got serial numbers. Like you can
Yeah. It got stolen from a yard. It got stolen from a yard in Dulwich. It got stolen from a yard in Dulwich apparently. But what happened is my brethren bought it from a nitty that day, and I've grabbed it from my brethren. I said, right, let me go east quickly.
Yeah.
I need to go,
So they got you for stolen goods.
fam. So anyway, now they must have nicked me on my brethren now. Left us in the cell till like 7 in the morning. No, they left me till 7. They let him out, I think, a couple hours before me. So they said, right, don't move the car in it. The moment I've got out of the cell, I'm going straight to my car because I had, you know what I mean? So I said to my brethren, right, blessed for that, because if it wasn't for him keeping quiet and he opened his mouth, yeah, I would have got serious time still.
We've had those occasions where
You get me? He would have got nicked, but I would have, you get me? Then me and him would be beefing now.
People's problem, you know.
Yeah.
But there's times where you get involved with people's problem. 5 years later, they're best friends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people now that are best friends.
Wait. Repeat that again. We need that one louder.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved in people's problems, bruv. There's people that have got involved. I'm thinking, raw. I never even knew friendship could be like that. The way you lot have friendship, I never knew that kind of stuff existed. Just keep yourself out of it. Keep yourself out of it. You got friends. You got people rolling with people that they're not meant to have liked. But I'll be honest with you. I know a lot of people, but I know like this guy's done that to that guy, but that guy's with that guy and that guy's with that guy, and then you not think I should be there. That's bad.
I see it especially in your ends.
Yeah,
I see your ends especially. There's a lot of men that I see your ends with each other now, and I'm like,
I keep telling you on social
like, back in
media.
day,
You start finding people that you never knew that you now have things in common.
What I had to say, no, I've heard man who have had beef become brethren in jail. as well. Brothers who are doing a madness, gone in jail, while people are still fighting outside, but the two of them are now bridging.
And then they're selling each other, they're selling products to each other whilst they're jail.
I'll give you an example.
Because they're both there, they need money.
There's a party I go to, but he's the only man who don't go there.
Parties,
Yeah,
bro.
no, he's not. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But I know the reason why. But I never. It's out. But it's also another reason. But I never used to associate due to kind of that. But our mutual was family. So them man are connected to family. But I met them man through him as well, and that's going back into 06.
Yeah, so you got a lot of.
So then I seen all the other men them going there, and I was still staying away. And my man would always hit me up, and I'm like, you get me? I was feeling funny. Then I was like, right, I'm not even involved in it, but these men are.
Until you have that mentality.
So I said, yeah. So then I said to him, he goes, I've never seen you come to my things. And I said, Ra, you know what? Remember, I met you, and literally a couple weeks after this has happened. Like it's not even like it. Imagine we've all gone out one night, we all in Tinseltown together after a dance. Every man was all something's happened. Then it's just gone a divide. So it was like, Rah, pick your side, innit? So next minute I said, Rah, you know what? It's because of all of this. But now I see
respect the man that makes his choice, innit? Do you get it?
I see all these men here. And I think you're Rah. I've never had nothing with you.
Yeah.
We met and we was straight away, but obviously because of that, it kind of. You know what I mean? It caused a slight kind of. It wasn't even a slight. It caused a major.
Nobody, because I like getting money.
Most of the guys. So most of the guys
just stay away from all of it.
I don't get involved in nothing, bro.
Most of the guys that you used to hang around with and do most of your things with when you was younger, before you stopped in 2012, how many of them do you still speak to every week?
Not every week. Not a lot.
How many of them would you say knows where you live?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
So when you say that, generally your circle's changing.
No, I've got the same, like, I don't really change people. I know a lot of people, but like my core people are still my core people.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't, like, my friends know me I've known them for 20 years. Yeah. Like, and like, if I've met you along the way, I ain't got no issue with you. A friend of my friend is not my friend, but you are my friend. Yeah. So if you're somewhere, I can come and link you, but if you're somewhere with someone else, I ain't coming. Yeah. Why? Because I don't want to put you in a situation. So someone has to make that decision.
Say again.
A friend of my friend is not my friend.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like, me and you are cool. You're going somewhere, I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
But if you're going somewhere with him and I ain't cool with him, I need to respect myself not to be there. Do you understand? Because I can't be there and then be smiling. We can't have a three-way conversation, bro. We can't. That three-way conversation is not going to happen. So it's going to be you talking to me, you talking to him. Let me give space. So I feel like in learning certain things in life, it's better for me not to be involved in it. Because once you're there, you've automatically put yourself to be involved in it. You understand? So it goes back to them choices when you grow up. But before there wasn't that. It was, I'm going there because that person's there. I'm going there to go and make lights in the sky to draw attention that we're here. But now it's like, I ain't got time, man. You keep the lights, man. I got better things to do.
But it goes back to even the thing about social media. Like some of our close mutuals, like our close friends, you never see me in a picture with on social ever again. But back then, I would. But after a while, you realize they're so deep in the road that even though I might still be around them regular, I'll never be in a picture with them. Because you might catch their own problems indirectly. You get me? And it's long. It's long.
I know a lot of people, bro. And I love a lot of people, bro. And I know people that don't like each other. And they know that I know you and I know you. But I'm not what you lot got going on is personal. You get what I mean? So if I'm advising you, I'm telling you.
Can you play both sides?
Huh? Nah, you can't play both sides. You stay out of it.
So you say in general, when it comes to these kind of things with friends and things you can't. So okay, let's say me and you are brethren.
Yeah.
And I go and do business with someone you don't like.
Yeah.
Is that a problem for you?
Nah, that's your business.
But
if it goes wrong.
No, but what I mean though is that let's say you've got an enemy, someone you don't like. But I've got no problem with them. But I know you and this person have got issues. And I go and do business with them. Is it? Would you have an issue with that?
Nah, because it happens. It's happening. Yes, what I'm saying, it's happening. It's not what you're saying is not something that's not happening. It's happening now.
As your boy, would you think that I shouldn't be taking money over the situation?
No, I feel like the money you're getting now is nothing for me to be concerned about. So I'm not in it to say, yo, bro, why are you not doing that business with me?
No, what I mean, I don't mean that. What I mean is this. Let's say you got a problem with Chizzo, and I know you and Chizzo had beef or had a problem, and then you found out and do business with Chizzo.
Yeah.
Would you have an issue with that as me being your boy?
You'd be my boy, but you'd be a different kind of boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't be. Do you understand? Like you won't be the boy that's able to knock at the door, because at the end of the day now, you're able to knock at the door with your new mate.
No, we're not mates, but I just like to do business with him. Because sometimes loyalty or friendship.
It's a thin line. It's a thin line. You might start getting money with someone and realize that you're cool with the person, you lot relate to the person. So it's never really about money. Business is about relationship until it goes sour.